is sort of shrink the amount of money that's available to them. He's taking money, he's moving it all over. He's trying to create these ridiculous debts that Elizabeth reports on, where he essentially owes himself and his parents $50 million.
Why do you think he does those things, though? Do you think
For money.
What,
I don't think he's got the money he says. That's what I think.
You think he still needs the money
I don't
after
think
all
he
these
needs
years?
the money. But you know when you got that lifestyle, right? So when you're spending what he's spending.
It's a lot of expense.
So have you heard about the $4 million RICO lawsuit that Floyd Mayweather and Tiger is being hit with?
Wow!
So apparently it's over some stolen jewelry.
CNN has released a shocking report revealing that boxing legend Floyd Mayweather is facing approximately $500 million in debt, with a substantial portion stemming from unpaid taxes owed to the IRS. The report highlights Mayweather's extravagant and reckless spending habits, including frequent purchases of luxury items, which have contributed to his financial troubles. Despite his immense fame and earnings, Mayweather's financial decisions have sparked public concern. According to the new acting IRS commissioner, Danny Werfel, the situation reflects a pattern of irresponsible and inappropriate spending. Additionally, records reportedly show that key financial documentation regarding some of these expenditures was not preserved. Mayweather had previously claimed he had resolved his debts, but the IRS had confirmed that a significant amount remains unpaid. His ongoing tax issues indicate that the financial battle is far from over, and the IRS shows no signs of backing down.
Did not save its own documents to show what it spent. The new acting IRS Commissioner Danny Werfel calls this wasteful spending inappropriate.
Floyd Mayweather has long been synonymous with luxury and excess. From his flashy jewelry and high-end cars to his larger-than-life persona, he cultivated an image rooted in untouchable wealth and fame. While there's nothing inherently wrong with enjoying the fruits of success, Mayweather turned extravagance into a personal brand, one that projected him as immune to ordinary limitations and beyond criticism. Known as Money Mayweather, he didn't just aim to succeed, he aimed to outshine everyone around him. For years, the public was content to view his lavish lifestyle as a personal choice. However, his relentless pursuit of wealth has brought him to a precarious place, where mounting legal issues and questionable financial decisions have begun to reveal cracks in the carefully constructed image of invincibility.
Imagine getting a letter from the IRS saying you owe millions in taxes. That is how Floyd Mayweather got knocked out by the IRS in 2022. Floyd had some issues with his taxes for the year 2017. The government checked his tax return and found a problem. So they informed him about it on February 2nd, 2022. He claimed a big expense of about $14 million that he says he paid for legal expenses. The government didn't agree with this expense and said it was a lie. So they said he owed about $5.5 million more in taxes because of it. They also said he had to pay an additional $1.1 million in penalties for making mistakes on his tax return. That was how Floyd got KO'd into the hot water with the tax authorities. Comment on the word free below this video and I'll send you access to a free call where you can discuss your tax situation with the most experienced attorney and get the best possible recommendations in a few minutes. Make sure you're following so you can receive the link immediately after your comment.
Despite Floyd Mayweather's assertions of being among the world's wealthiest athletes, his legal troubles continue to mount. One particularly glaring example of his alleged financial recklessness involves a lawsuit from a jeweler who claims Mayweather took off with hundreds of thousands of dollars in jewelry without ever paying for it.
Sonnen isn't alone either, with financial lawsuits, unpaid jewelry bills, and the crypto scam lawsuit haunting his name. The money brand seems to be leaking from all sides.
Yay! Yay!
Untouchable wealth in boxing. Turned luxury into a lifestyle. Turned his nickname Money into an entire identity. But the private jets and million-dollar shopping sprees. That image are beginning to show, and they're growing faster than anyone expected. Mayweather is broke, but no one's openly saying it yet, except his old rival.
Wow. I don't understand. Why the need to package these things Africans, black people do, packaging. They appear to be, why do you want to appear to be rich instead of be rich? I'm not into this. I mean, you just propaganda. It's just said he bought 400 million deal with the 62 flats in New York, and none of them were real. Why do you feel the need to embarrass yourself like that? Just live your life and enjoy. Nobody cares how much Bugatti you got. Nobody cares about how much Ferrari or how much watch your watch cost, 18 million, whatever. Nobody cares. These are all liabilities. As soon as you buy the watch, you can't sell it for 18 million again. It's not physically possible. It's not an asset. He's gonna go bankrupt soon. But anyway, I wish him all the best. It is what it is.
Mayweather has never been shy about flaunting his boxing prowess, often declaring himself the greatest fighter of all time. His bold self-assurance has polarized both fans and critics. In countless interviews, he points to his undefeated record as undeniable proof of his dominance. However, growing skepticism within the boxing world has led some to question the true integrity of his career. Persistent allegations about possible use of performance-enhancing drugs have cast a shadow over his legacy, challenging the carefully crafted image of a man who built his reputation on perfection.
I mean, dang, Floyd Money Mayweather. Man, wow, y'all around here getting Rolexes, not paying for them. Man, y'all got stacks of money, owing jewelers money. Man, how y'all around here, man, getting millions of dollars in all this jewelry and leaving $286,000, man, for them to pay for? Then the cold part is, man, y'all took the jeweler's phone so he couldn't film the transaction, but he had an extra phone and he taped it. Man, come on, man. Man, y'all giving, man, us a bad name, man. Y'all be out here doing all this flexing, all this jewelry, all these watches, all these cars from the same crooked dealer out here in Las Vegas, the Chopper, Josh Tobin, everybody know who that is, man. Come on, man, stop doing that, Floyd, man, and pay Gervonta Davis his $34 million, man, and pay your taxes.
When faced with criticism, Mayweather often brushes it off as mere jealousy, insisting that he's unfazed by public opinion. This mindset fuels his unapologetic flaunting of wealth, reinforcing his larger-than-life persona. However, his consistent refusal to address valid concerns frequently comes off as arrogance, pushing away those who might otherwise admire his confidence.
You can use the IV to mask performance-enhancing drugs. So that's why they outlawed it.
Yeah.
Floyd Mayweather was on PEDs the entire time? Oh my goodness, I'm so surprised.
When you saw it, they gave you a TUE.
I mean, with any fighters, some fighters take Pedialytes. Let me touch on the subject.
Just rehydrate.
When a fighter is rehydrating, I mean.
Well, my question is this:
because my urine, my urine was dark, extremely dark.
For him to test less than 1%, something is wrong.
Floyd, what are your thoughts on testosterone replacement therapy? Do you know anything about it?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Testosterone replacement therapy, you haven't heard of the juice?
I don't know.
Okay, that's fine.
Boxing promoter Eddie Hearn recently hinted that despite Floyd Mayweather's outward displays of immense wealth, he may actually be facing financial difficulties. This claim casts serious doubt on the true state of Mayweather's finances. While he continues to flaunt his luxury lifestyle through extravagant purchases, the possibility that his financial troubles are growing alongside his public displays of opulence raises questions about his ability to manage his money effectively.
You always remember this. Jealousy, people jealous of you, comes with success. So anytime you're successful, people gonna be jealous of you. People in there always gonna like you. It's the same thing like my job. I still go there and be at my best. If you're doing good, they got something to say. If you're doing bad, they got something to say. So, do what makes you happy. Because you see this jet, you see this private jet that we own? I got it because I did what the fuck I wanted to do. I made over $1 billion, you know why? Because I did what the fuck I wanted to do. Do what the fuck you want to do. And the only thing we can do is take one day at a time. You know, that's all we can do. No one is perfect. Every day we strive to be perfectionists, but no one is perfect. I make mistakes. You know, I've said things that I shouldn't have said when I was younger. I've done things that I shouldn't have done when I was younger. I'm not perfect, but we live and we learn. That's a part of growing.